So here we are again. Time to fall back an hour this weekend as the time changes once again.
Recently, the U.S. Senate voted to do away with the back and forth, making daylight saving time permanent. But just today, the Washington Post reported the effort to get that bill through the House failed.
The paper cites several lawmakers as saying that they don't know which is better, daylight saving time or daylight standard time. So on this Friday, we thought we'd explore the issue while having a little fun.
So now we present to you the two sides of the great time change debate, with Meg Ferris arguing for daylight saving time and Chief Meteorologist Chris Franklin arguing against.
Now, Meg, all we are talking about is 1 hour. And I'm sure when many of us sleep an extra hour or lose an hour of sleep, it doesn't really affect us for the rest of the day. Adjusting the time in the daylight hours later into the evening allows for more outdoor events after school and work. And for those complaining about next week's sunsets now that they're going to be at almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it is the saving grace of daylight saving which keeps the sunsets later. Studies have actually shown a decrease in robberies and an increase in road safety with the later daylight. And Meg, let us not forget it was the great Benjamin Franklin, one of the founders of this great nation, who suggested adjusting time back in the 1780s. And who were you to question a Franklin?
Well, Chris, you and Ben are wrong. First, moving the clocks back and forth twice a year is killing us, literally. Studies show more heart attacks and fatal car wrecks on the Monday after spring forward. Next, research is being done right here in New Orleans about the importance of the light and dark cycles on our health. Circadian rhythms are natural, physical, mental, and behavioral changes that have followed our 24-hour cycle for millions of years. Tulane scientists have shown how cancer tumors grow when we're exposed to too much light at night. Sleep disruption, yes, Chris, even an hour, affects diabetes, obesity, and dementia. And studies show it doesn't save energy or help farm production. And next, you really lose 2 hours in the spring because it takes a whole extra hour to change every clock in the house, in the car, and your watches, and to figure out how to change them on every kitchen appliance. Now, there is still the exact same amount of light and dark. Daylight saving time just forces children to stand in the pitch dark waiting for the morning bus, and early shift workers remain groggy when not exposed to bright sunlight when they have to get up. And P.S., there is no S on the end of saving.
Now that I can agree with.
Okay, and can we maybe agree to not switch the clock back and forth every year, to leave it alone?
Let's leave the clocks alone.